On April 29th, 1996, the look and sound of Broadway is forever changed by a life-affirming musical set in New York's bohemian East Village. Celebrating its 5,028th performance, here's the company of Jonathan Larson's Rent. Days of inspiration, playing hooky, making something out of nothing. The need to express, to communicate, to going against the grain, going insane, going mad. To faggots, lesbies, dykes, cross-dressers, to me! To me! To you and you and you, you and you. To people living with, not dying from disease. Let he among us without sin be the first to condemn. La Viva La Viva La Viva. I remember how much I loved to sing that incredible music every night. And here to help me remember are my friends, the original cast of Rent. In the months before we opened, Jonathan Larson told us this about his musical.
Rent is about a community celebrating life in the face of death and AIDS at the end of the 20th century.
He said that this community was inspired by and dedicated by many of his friends living with HIV.
And that's why every character was so well drawn and so loved.
And why the music and lyrics express their thoughts and emotions so perfectly.
Tragically, Jonathan never lived to see Rent, downtown or on Broadway, nor to experience the phenomenon it became.
In the early hours of the day of our first public performance at the New York Theater Workshop, Jonathan unexpectedly died of an aortic aneurysm. It made his message to cherish every living moment unbearably poignant and potent.
We were stunned, but it was clear that if we went on to perform Rent, it would become Jonathan's legacy.
And we committed ourselves to keep his voice and vision in every performance alive.
Rent transformed theater in New York and around the world. It is played on 6 continents and 27 countries. It's been translated into every major language, and it changed our lives.
Thousands of actors have assumed the roles that we originated, and like Rent, millions of fans, we have been inspired by the wit, generosity, compassion, and optimism of Jonathan's words and music.
It's time now to sing out, know the story now.